Good morning. Well, this morning my oldest son sent me a clip of Times Square last night. Perhaps many of you have seen that clip by this time this morning. It showed that at a point in time last night, all 27 billboards on Times Square went dark. And then the light came back on, and there was a synchronized presentation of the story of the birth of Jesus. All of the billboards had been synchronized. Behind them was playing Silent Night, and there was a beautiful, beautiful presentation of the story of Jesus' birth. Now, for any of you who have been to Times Square, you know that it is pure chaos. There are people pushing and shoving, and there's noise and light everywhere. It's just hard to even get your bearings. But for a moment last night, all of that stopped. And when the lights returned, the people who were filming the event were also filming those who were standing in Times Square. All the noise stopped. All the commotion stopped. All the pushing stopped. Everyone looked up to see this story of Jesus. It made me think about Paul writing to the Philippians in chapter 2. He said, Jesus always had the very nature of God, but he didn't think that by force he should try to become equal with God. Instead of his own free will, he gave it all up and took on the very nature of a servant. He became like man and appeared in human likeness. He was humble and walked a path of obedience to death, his death on a cross. For this reason, God raised him to the highest place above and gave him the name that is greater than any other name. And so, in honor of the name of Jesus, all beings in heaven, on earth, and in the world below will fall on their knees and will openly proclaim that Jesus Christ is the Lord, to the glory of God the Father. You know, of all the places where I would think that the world would stop to watch a presentation of the birth of Jesus, New York City would perhaps be the last place. But what that tells us is God makes his statement in his time, in his place, in his way. While we live in a world that appears to be out of control in so many ways, we know that God is in control. His light continues to shine in the darkness, and he has a plan for this world. That should bring all of us joy and hope and peace in a time of great turmoil and conflict. So on this Christmas Day, I wish all of you a Merry Christmas and wish for you the joy and hope and peace that comes from our knowledge that Jesus is indeed Lord. Have a great day.